Welcome to Practice Made Easy, where our goal is to help you achieve freedom in business through a staff-driven practice that can grow with or without you even present. And I wanted to share a story with you about when me and my wife went to Colombia last year. And when we did our Colombia trip, I went to Medellin, Cartagena, and Bogota. And doing all that, it gave me a different perspective on a few things. And one thing I noticed when I went to Medellin was not only was it not what I expected it to be, because of course you watch Narcos on Netflix and you Pablo Escobar and all the horrific things that happened there for many years. And we found a very booming economy. It was very safe. It was pretty awesome to be here. A lot of culture, and a lot of people from around the world were visiting Medellin. So why am I telling you this? There was one tour we were on. It was a walking city tour, and we were in the shopping district. And as we were walking around, the tour guide's giving us a little bit of a tour as to the history of the area and that kind of stuff. And then a gentleman, probably in his 70s, came up to me, was looking at me, and I looked at him, I smiled. And then he came up and he gave me a big hug. Total stranger. I had no idea who this guy was. And I kind of was a little shocked. And I went, okay. And I hugged the guy and he's giving me a strong embrace. I'm going, okay. And he talks to me in Spanish, and the tour guide translates for me. And she says, basically what he said is, he said, welcome to Medellin. We are so happy to have you here. And we're so proud of our city. And I'm glad you're able to see what Medellin is really all about. And he had a big smile on his face, and the most amazing thing is, as he said that, a tear came down his left eye. And I sat there and I'm like, oh my God, this guy is so proud of his city. And when he told me that, I realized, he obviously didn't have a lot. He didn't have a lot of possessions. He was just a very simple man. And you could tell he was grateful for what they had and grateful for us just to visit their city, due to the fact that he probably had lived during all those years where there were human rights violations and the drug cartels, and it was everywhere in the international media. And he was just grateful that we were there to experience the new Medellin. So what is today's tip? Be grateful for what you have. I think every one of us, we can get so mired down in what's going wrong and what we don't have or don't have going for us. And many of us don't realize that if you look over the last 10 years, how much you've grown in the same way that the city of Medellin and the culture of Colombia has grown. You've grown in the same way, and you have something to be proud of for yourself. So be grateful for that. Have an attitude of gratitude around that, and start every single day by writing down what you're grateful for, and take a look at your past and see how you've grown. You'll notice a huge change in your mental outlook towards your day, and you'll have more of a free spirit, and you'll be more motivated to make today even better. So put that tip into practice, have an attitude of gratitude, and make sure to be grateful for what you have, and set up your day for success. All right, see you guys in the next one.